Welcome to today's webinar presented by SuperCoder.com. SuperCoder.com is an online coding solution offering Part A and B coding reference tools, resources, and not more than 30 specialty coding and compliance newsletters from the Coding Institute in one site. I hope you enjoy this short session.
In the keys to looking at these as what is the difference between a complication and a late effect. A complication is a problem that arises complicating the healing process of the initial illness, injury, or medical surgical procedure. So the complication really relates to the treatment of the problem that a person has. It can include delayed treatment, delayed healing, infection, foreign body, or other kinds of things, as we'll see. So you can see at the bottom of that slide there are some complications of medical procedures. For example, excoriation around a colostomy, which would be coded 569.61. We could also have obstruction of a cystostomy, which is 596.82. We can have a UTI in a patient with a catheter, although to use this code, the physician must determine that the infection was actually related to the catheter. And then that coding would be 996.64 for a UTI associated with a catheter, and then you'd have an additional code to describe the UTI, 599.0. We also could have sloughing or induration as a result of an IV infusion or IV infiltration, and there are a couple of different codes with that. Other vesicant is 999.82, and there's even an extravasation of chemotherapy as a specific code. So we do have a number of different codes that could be used as complications. On the slide number 4, we can see even some more complication examples. There are actually many more complications even than there are late effects. So there are many complications of surgical procedures. We can have post-surgical infections of wounds. We could also have specific post-surgical infections of particular types of wounds, like an amputation stump, or like a specific, say, after a joint prosthesis. If the code is a general, or if the problem is a general infection of the incision line or the surgical incision, the code would be 998.59. But then we have those more specific codes, like a infection of an amputation stump would be 997.62. We also have infections of grafts, devices, and prosthetics. These, again, come from the category or subcategory 996.6x with different fifth digits related to where the infection is. And we have complications of transplanted organs, which actually come from 996.8x. The fifth digit there tells us the different type of organ that was transplanted. We can have disruptions of surgical or trauma wounds or amputation stumps. This we're going to see as some 998.3x codes for general surgery and for post-trauma wounds. And for amputation stumps, as an example of a specific, the code would be 997.69. In addition to those kind of complications, general complications, as we usually call them, of procedures, there are mechanical complications. You see these with ostomies. And if we had a mechanical complication of a colostomy, the code would be 569.69. But if it was a mechanical complication of a cystostomy, the code would be 596.82. So you can see the specificity by the type that we have. We can also have mechanical complications of grafts, devices, and prosthesis. If it's a graft that's infected, you're going to see it at 996.
SuperCoder is the fastest growing online reference tool with more than 25,000 subscribers. Call 866-228-9252 to get a free product demo or sign up at SuperCoder.com for a 7-day free trial.